Hey guys, today we're talking about how to determine what the value of your house is. Let's get right into it. And basically, it's very important to understand how real estate is valued. Now, for this video, I'm talking about a single family house or a 1 to 4 unit property. I'm not talking about commercial real estate because there are different methods that are used to value those. There's two big terms out there as far as valuing property, and that's the CMA and, of course, the appraisal. A CMA is a comparative market analysis, and that can be done by a realtor. This is not an official opinion of value or anything like that. It is basically the realtor telling you what they think the value of the property is. Normally, this is done similarly to an appraisal by looking at comparable properties in the area and what they've sold for. Basically, the realtor is going to look at very similar properties to yours and see what they have recently sold for. So if you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a finished basement, they're going to try to find homes like that in a similar area. If they can't find comparable properties like that, then they'll have to add adjustments in there. So if it's a 4-bedroom house, they're going to subtract value from what that sold for to get to the value of yours. A CMA has no official standing with anything. It doesn't mean someone will pay that much for your house. It doesn't really mean a lot. It's just for your peace of mind and for you to have some idea of what the value of your property is. Secondly, the most important is the appraisal, which is done by a licensed appraiser, and they have a lot of experience valuing properties. But at the end of the day, the appraiser's opinion is just that. It's an opinion. One appraiser might have one value, another might have another. An appraiser for a single family home is going to use the same approach, which is looking at comparable properties and seeing what they sold for and comparing them to your property and see which one's better or worse and adding or subtracting based off of that. But for all intents and purposes, the value of your property, if you're trying to refinance or you're trying to get a mortgage on a property, is going to be based off the appraised value. So whatever that appraiser says is the value of the property. Now, in reality, market value is actually what a buyer and seller are willing to agree on under normal circumstances. A buyer is going to try to buy the house at the lowest price, and a seller's trying to get it at the highest price, and wherever they meet is actually the market value. Now, if an appraiser tells you a value that you disagree with, you actually can send them other comparable properties since you do know your neighborhood. And also you could try to get a second opinion. This is all kind of bank stuff though. When you're dealing with a bank, they have rules and regulations on what second opinions you can get and things like that. So it really just depends on the bank. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. It's super important to have at least a little knowledge of how your property is valued. And I hope this information was helpful. If you have questions or thoughts about this video, definitely put them in the comments, or you can ask me questions directly. My information is in the description box. Thanks, guys. See ya.